So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Runnin here, and today it is time for yet another FIFA 18 experiment, because today I am going to be posing the question, can a 99 overall team go unbeaten in the Premier League? Now, we saw the 1 overall team try their hand in the English Premier League. If you haven't seen that video, there'll be an annotation in the top right of the screen taking you to that one. It was a pretty different version of what you're going to see today, and this is going to be very different, I think it's fair to say, using a 99 overall team in the Premier League, expected to win the league, but can they win it unbeaten? If you do enjoy this video, then make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe, of course, if you are new to the channel. Now, one thing I've noticed actually in the news here, you get your sort of like breaking news about transfer dealings. Because of the fact that the players are now 99 rated, the actual transfer fees have risen exponentially in comparison to what they were before. So you're going to see it in a second, Lacazette there, and now look at that. Liverpool signed Mohamed Salah for £289 million, and apparently we signed Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for £292.5 million. So Liverpool have spent £500 million at least in this transfer window. Quite a decent amount, quite a substantial chunk of our transfer budget, I feel, but there we go. Look at some of the valuations on these players. Firmino, £216.5 million. And he's on 890k a week. That is absolutely disgusting. Some of these players are on almost £1 million a week. Daniel Sturridge is on £920,000 per week. That is literally like 45 million quid a year. That's absolutely disgusting. I physically don't understand. Jeez Louise, this is quite insane. Let's take a look though at the squad. So here we have it, the all 99 rated Liverpool side. This, of course, as I didn't mention before, that's the team we're going to be using in this experiment. Loris Karius there in goal, 99 rated, of course, along with Nathaniel Klein at right back, Joel Matip, Dejan Lovren and Alberto Moreno completing the defence. In midfield we've got Jordan Henderson, Adam Lallana and Phil Coutinho over here. I mean, he's 99 rated in real life, let's be honest, but he's 99 rated now in the game. Sadio Mane as well here on the left-hand side, Salah on the right. His pace probably hasn't changed whatsoever, same for Mane's, and Roberto Firmino is also 99. On the substitutes bench as well, we've got Simon Mignolet, about 98 ratings higher than he is in real life there on the bench. Trent Alexander-Arnold at 99, Ragnar Klavan, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Emre Can, Gini Wijnaldum and Daniel Sturridge. I've also got a created 99 rated player down here somewhere on the lines. There he is. One of the tanks from the 99 rated versus 1 overall experiment that we did back in the day. He's also here just in case there's an injury or something, and the rest of the Liverpool side is there and unchanged. Anyway, the main point is this team theoretically should destroy everything in its sight. We think realistically it should win the league, although that isn't exactly guaranteed. We've done a lot of experiments on this channel and they've had some very interesting results, but theoretically it should win the league, but can it do it unbeaten? That really is the question. So what we're going to do is we're going to sim to the halfway point of the season, take a look at the table, see whether this unbeaten, invincible season is possible, and then we're going to sim to the end of the season, take a look at some of the top goal scorers, etc., and see just how well this team has done. But we'll see how things go. We're going to sim then to January and take a look at the table at the halfway stage. So here we are then at the halfway stage of the season, and the question as to whether this team can go unbeaten and do an invincible season is already off the table. 3 defeats already in the first 22 games of the season. We are slightly further than halfway through, but it doesn't matter anyway. They've lost 3 games, so unless they've lost 3 games in a row, we would have seen that they'd lost anyway. That doesn't really make any sense, so we're going to move forward. The main point is they've lost already, so really the only thing we can actually say now is can they actually win the league, and that's not exactly certain, because there's only 4 points between this 99 rated Liverpool side and Chelsea in second. Spurs are also third on 48 points, and there's quite a big gap to United, who are sort of on their own, because then there's another big gap back to Watford, West Ham, Man City, Leicester, Arsenal and Stoke rounding out the top 10. So, if I'm honest, pretty surprising. I expected this 99 rated team to at least be unbeaten in the first half of the season, but to have already lost 3 games is quite bad. They've scored by far, though, the most goals in the League. Already 51 goals scored in comparison to Chelsea, Spurs and United, who have all scored 41, so 10 goals less. But still, they've lost 3 games. That's the most important thing, really, I guess, about this experiment. Though they can, of course, still win the league. Will they win the league? Will they lose the league in the end? We'll have to wait and see as we now move into the second half of the season. Let's sim then to the end of the year, and we'll see whether this Liverpool side can actually still win the Premier League, even though we know they're not going to go unbeaten. So here we are then at the end of the Premier League season, and it's a pretty, I suppose, predictable result in terms of who won the league. 93 points for the 99 rated Liverpool side, and interestingly, they didn't lose a single game in the second half of the season. So if they'd had just a better first half of the season, we could have actually seen an Invincibles season. 89 goals scored, only 22 conceded, and a whopping 67 as a goal difference. 93 points scored, that's not even a Premier League record as well. The team that finished Chelsea still holding that if this was real life. They of course scored 95 points in like 05-06. They finished though second in the league this season. Spurs in third, United still in fourth, and then City and Arsenal with Watford, Leicester, West Ham and Southampton rounding out the top 10. Down at the bottom it was Huddersfield, Crystal Palace and Newcastle getting relegated. But the 99 rated team then getting 29 wins across the season, 6 draws and only 3 losses in the end. If I'm honest, I think the appearances page might explain why this team didn't do quite as well as they could have done. A lot of the 99 rated players obviously still playing, but you can see Runnin managed to go down by 21. How did he decrease by that much? He decreased back to his normal overall. That's got to be a glitch of some kind. I don't understand that. Anyway, what I was trying to say is a lot of the 99 rated players didn't actually play that many games. I don't know if it was down to injury, but you can see Ben Woodburn here played 18 games. That was way more than both Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah, who only played 4 games in the Premier League all season. Anyway, across the season, Jordan Henderson, yes, you heard that correctly, Jordan Henderson scored 33 goals. I don't know how it happened either, okay? Jordan Henderson scored 33 Premier League goals in 38 Premier League games. Now obviously he is 99 rated at everything, so theoretically the game might have played him up front in the Sims. I don't know why, but it might have done. That does make sense for him to have scored, but I mean, to score 33 goals anyway is absolutely incredible, let alone for it to be Jordan Henderson. Henrik Mkhitaryan the closest on 16, so Jordan Henderson scored double the amount of goals as the person who finished second. That is ridiculous. Harry Kane was 16 as well, then Eden Hazard, Sanchez and Oxlade-Chamberlain with 15. D-Tank, the only tank that was involved in this experiment. If you don't know what that means, I basically did a 99 rated versus 1 rated video or game. The 99 rated players had the last name of Tank. This guy was the only one left, so I just thought I'd put him in the Liverpool team for depth purposes. He managed to score 14 as well. And I don't think any of the Liverpool players showing up in the top 25. Looking at assists though, and it was a very, very good season for Oxlade-Chamberlain and Henderson, wasn't it? 10 assists for the Ox, 8 for Jordan Henderson, and 6 as well for Renard Clavan, despite going down by 21 overall points across the season. And then clean sheets wise, it's no surprise to see the 99 rated goalkeeper in our team, Simon Mignolet, at the top of that with 18, followed by Thibaut Courtois on 16, Hugo Lloris on 13, and Petr Cech with 10. So overall, a very, very good season for the 99 rated team, but still not getting that unbeaten season. We'll have to wait and see as to whether we'll see that in another experiment in the future, but we're not seeing it unfortunately today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Slap a like on it if you did, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Once again, a massive thank you for 50,000 subscribers. I don't really know when this video is going out, but I think it might have happened recently when it does go out. If that's not the case, then you can ignore me, but if it is the case, then again, massive thank you for that. It's a ridiculous milestone. I'm going to try and find something to do that is worthy of a number like 50,000 subscribers to celebrate. I don't know what that is yet. If you have any suggestions, then drop them down in the comment section, but I don't really know what I'm going to do for it. It's not something that you really plan for, I don't think, so yeah, but amazing that it's happened anyway, so massive thank you to all of you. Would be nowhere without the ridiculous support that you guys give me on a daily basis, so it really does mean the world to me. If you enjoyed the video, as I said, slap a like on it. You can follow me on social media as well. My Twitter handle is @theofficialfng, and my Instagram is exactly the same. Links to both of those are down below. But it has been an absolute pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Yo, Massappels.
I roll out with some monsters. Looks like your team and you watchers. I do not roll with imposters. Sound like the man in the Oscars. I'm drunk of Henny and Fosters. I have a career, I am jobless. This bitch f me so hard, I might just end up unconscious. I like girls in lingerie, especially if it is crotchless. Bitch, I am the bigger picture. There is no way you can crop us.